Hi everybody, Tennis Coach Robert here with CarlboTennis.com. Today we're going to talk about shadow tennising and hitting using the palm of our hands inside a small area. For all of you who subscribe, thank you very much. And for all of you who share the videos, I also thank you for that. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Now, so we talked about hitting a tennis ball with the palm of your hand. So if my hand is pointing in this direction, the ball is going to go that way, so that's going to be too much. It's going to go out if I'm hitting from the baseline. If I'm volleying, this may make it. If I hit the ball softly, this one is going to go down the line. So I have an idea of where the ball is going to go in terms of the position of my palm of my hand as it relates to the racket. So we're in a small area here, and we can practice and make sure that we're hitting balls into these particular areas. So today we're going to talk a little bit about tactics. So we want to make sure that we're able to hit the ball into specific areas. So when you're playing, you have an idea of how your partner that you're playing against or your coach feeds you the ball. You have an idea of how the ball comes to you, okay? So let's say if I'm playing against a player who is not that experienced, who hasn't played that long, I'm not going to hit the ball particularly hard, and they're going to hit the ball softly back to me. If I'm playing against someone who's played for a long time and have a lot of experience and hits the ball very hard, I'll hit the ball back hard to them. So I know how fast the ball is going to go. So I have some idea. So if I'm hitting against someone who is, let's say on a 60-foot court or smaller court, you know, I know the ball is going to go this. It's going to be about this speed. And if I'm hitting against someone who is a stronger player, the ball is going to go faster. And I'm going to increase my pace based on that particular play that the ball comes. So I have some idea. So we're going to go ahead and we can play around with these shadow drills. So the first one that I'm going to do is a basic 2 forehands, cross court, 1 down the line. So we're talking mostly about tactics. I want to be comfortable hitting balls into specific areas, okay? A lot of times when we're playing, we're just hitting balls without necessarily knowing where to hit the ball. Okay, so the most important thing as a tennis player is to understand that we have to hit the ball into a certain area first. Okay, it's not beautiful forehands and so on. As we figure out how to hit the ball somewhere, okay, or that we know that the ball has to go somewhere tactically, then we work on the technique to make that happen. So I'm going to hit this ball 2 cross courts, 1 down the line, and continue to the backhand side. So I'm going to go ahead, and this one I'm going to say that the coach is feeding me a ball. So the coach feeds me the ball, I hit the forehand, I get back to the middle, hit another forehand cross court, and then we go down the line. And then the coach feeds me a backhand, I'll go 2 hands, back to the middle, backhand, and then I go down the line. And then we go back to the forehand, and we go forehand, cross court, down the line. Go again. Backhand, backhand, down the line. We can go ahead and make it a lefty, cross court, down the line, cross court, down the line. Okay, so that's a drill that can be done, and you can work on that, making sure you're hitting the ball into areas. So as you shadow, you should have in your mind where the ball is going. And you should imagine that you see, with your imagination, the coach feeding the ball. You should see the coach doing this, okay, as best you can. The more realistic you make it, the better it's going to be. Really make it realistic. Imagine the court is outside, the color, the background, balls on the court. The more realistic you make it, the better it's going to be, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do another coach-fed drill. So the coach is going to feed me a forehand, a backhand, approach, volley, volley, smash, okay? So it's a simple drill here. So this one I'm going to go ahead, hit a forehand cross court, a backhand cross court, a short ball, and now I'm going to move forward, split step, volley, keep moving forward, volley, go back a little bit for the smash, okay? And we'll go back again. So ready position. Feeds a forehand, cross court, to the backhand side, cross court, short ball, run forward, approach, down the line, volley, volley, and smash, okay? last time. Okay, so we go ahead, forehand cross court, backhand cross court, moving in a little bit for the short ball. That's why I'm moving my feet. Approach, come forward, volley, move a little bit, volley, and then up and smash. And you can make many of these drills and have as much imagination as you want to. You have some idea of how your coach has been feeding you tennis balls, so you know, and just mimic that as best you can. And when you're doing it, try really hard now to think about where you're hitting the ball. Really think about where the ball is going. Not just mindlessly hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting into wherever, you know, just moving and hitting things for the sake of hitting it. Really try hard to imagine hitting balls into specific areas. And that's really going to help you. This one here, this video was specifically about coach feeding the ball. And I'm going to do another one on the serve and the return and some more live ball type hitting. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time.
For more information on Carlbo Tennis, visit www.carlbotennis.com. If you wish to email Coach Robert, please do so at robert@carlbotennis.com or visit his Facebook page at www.facebook.com/carlbotennis. Tennis for the people. This video was an ADCI LLC production.